Hello, everybody. This is Francesco Verso speaking from Italy. I hope you're all safe during this problem with the coronavirus. I'm going to take you a bit into this story, which was originally published in Italian and it won the National Science Fiction Award, which is called Urania, in 2015, and then went on to be translated by my longtime voice, English voice, Sally McCory, which I thank very much because she's an excellent translator. And it wasn't easy to translate this particular kind of book. BloodBusters is a surreal, kind of grotesque story set in an uh, imaginary Rome. I come from Rome, like a sociological take on set in an uh, imaginary Rome. I come from Rome. And this story is not really science fiction because the idea has nothing really to do with science fiction, but it's more like a sociological take on on a very, let's say, particular idea. Let me put it this way. What if taxes were paid by citizens through blood withdrawals? What if tax evasion was a crime punishable with imprisonment and enforced by agents called bloodbusters? What if the act of donating blood was an illegal procedure? And what if the hematogen, delicious snack derived directly from blood, was everybody's favorite food? So you see, this is not really fantastical in a way, because in Italy we say, and I think in many parts of the world, that the state is taking everything from the taxpayers, even the blood. So there's a famous proverb in Italy which goes, "Ci volete togliere anche il sangue." It's really funny and really entertaining, but it plays with very deep and important elements, like, for example, the idea of blood being a public or a private good. The main protagonists are a bloodbuster, of course, is Alan Costa, is one of these, tough guy. He has to withdraw blood from the tax evaders, and he is determined to do his job very well. But on the other side, he falls in love with Anissa Montesano, which is a compulsive donor belonging to an underworld organization that gives the blood for free to all the people in need. And they're called the robbing blood. So they steal the blood from the rich and they give it to the poor or the hospitals or anybody suffering from a blood sickness. From one side, you have the approach of some more liberal countries, like, for example, the US, where the blood is a private good. So you can buy it, you can sell it, and of course, you are exposed to some kind of problems, like there was some blood infection in the 80s and 90s. There is a problem of scarcity of blood. On the other side, you have an approach like in Italy or Europe, where blood is considered a public good. So it is not on the disposal of everybody's desire. It cannot be sold, but there is an intermediary, which is often the state or the hospital, which takes care that everything works fine. So these two approach are the two elements that collide. I played a lot with many Italian words and many neologism which I created, many proverbs that comes directly from our long history, and there is a lot of things related to Italian culture, to Italian food, to Italian politics. So it was really, really tough for Sally to translate this, and I'm very glad that Ian Watson, my friend Ian Watson, that read the book, he really appreciated, and he really had a lot of fun. So I hope you will do the same. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.